Hello everyone, welcome back to Tony Hawk's Pro Skater. My name is Dario. In the last part we knocked out Burnside and checked out a couple of things we missed from the previous levels. In this part we're going to be hitting San Francisco, the streets of San Francisco. I wanted to quickly come down here real quick because the last deck that we have to get, I believe, is Falcon 3, which... I don't know, it all looks like generic skeletons to me, so I'm going to stick with the evil cat. That's my favorite one. We'll do some... I think we used white wheels before. Actually, no, we'll use these ones. And we'll go for medium. So, as usual, for the last time, because this is the last normal, like, you know, collectible level in this game. The next level is just the last competition and the last level of the game. So, the final challenges of Tony Hawk is going to be these 5 right here. Now, this level is San Francisco, but it's more like an amalgamation of just various things from San Francisco. Like, for example, turning around here is Lombard Street. Is this one Lombard Street? Anyway, it's that famous street that you see in, like, anytime it's like a place takes place in San Francisco, like a movie or something, they always show that street, or at least they did in the 90s. So... Jeez, what are we going to start with? I think at this point, we might as well just get the easy stuff out of the way. We got Rec 5 cop cars, so if we go up to the donut shop right here, Porker's Donut House, get a cop car right there. And this is a pretty big level, actually. I'm trying to think if it is the biggest. It probably is. And as I said, it's like an amalgamation, so like... In case anyone's been to San Francisco, which at this point, if you haven't been there, I wouldn't suggest going there. It's not as good as it used to be. Yeah, you got a little mini Chinatown right here. Cable cars, you know, it's just, yeah, it's like, imagine if someone did a Vegas level and just kind of put in, like, you know, like it was like a square and you had just had all the casinos around you. You know, it's just, I don't want to say it's no effort, but I mean, you know, it works. It's serviceable. If we break in this little amphitheater here, we always have this cool little... I always like this little pool right here. It had the sun. That was very neat. Whoa. That was a... little tricky, though. Be careful. Okay, very tricky, apparently. So as such, for the last collectathon level in the game, it's pretty challenging. I guess what... No, I think I'll save it for last. The hidden tape of this level is also ridiculous, but it's ridiculously challenging, but it's also incredibly fun. But I won't tell you guys what it is. I'll make you guys wait till we get there. So actually, what the first thing we're gonna do, actually, I changed my mind. We're gonna do the high scores. The high score, I believe, was 2,500 and then 5,000. We're gonna do those first because those are gonna be the hardest ones to do. And I just want to get them out of the way, so... Alright, so... Shit. I just wasted a bunch of time there. And this will also be a good opportunity for me to try to figure out where all the cop cars is. Because I actually kind of forgot. Okay, I'm not getting that much of a high score anymore. Okay, you kind of saw where the hidden tape was. Yeah, if you look to the right there. Though, you're probably also wondering how the hell we're going to get it. As someone who lives in California, I remember being very excited to play this level. I mean, it was very hard for us to get this far in the game because we kind of never had a working memory card, and even still, it was just, you know, games were hard back then, especially you know, when you were younger. And so, crap, I'm not gonna make the pro score. But this was really the only level that was actually close to where we lived. So I remember being very excited to finally play it. So I'm going to give it another try for the pro score. No. Shit. So I guess it's worth noting in this part, I know I've been cutting a lot more lately in these last couple videos, but it's just the fact of the matter is that the game's getting harder, and so usually it's just a lot better, in my opinion, to just reset the run so you know you have the most time possible. It's not usually worth it to just, you know, because when you bail, you lose a good like 5 seconds, like trying to get up. Like, depends on how hard it is, depends on where exactly you landed. So sometimes it's usually better just to start from the top. At least for me, that's just what I'm comfortable with. Yeah, see, like, look at that. 5 good seconds, right? No, like 6, 7, 8. Yeah, because like to get back up and to get doing tricks. And look, so well, like I'd have a minute to try to make it up. Yeah, it's, oh jeez. How hard this was. No, God. I knew I should have gone for that next one. Oh, God. I have no idea how I did that right now. I just like got possessed. Okay, I mean I messed up that trick right there, but I mean look how close I am, so I don't care. That was, I actually did that really easier once I kind of just concentrated. Alright, well so we got the high score tape. Only 3 tapes remain in the entire game. Alright, so with those out of the way, now we're literally on Easy Street. We're on Easy Streets, the level changed. So now we're gonna just go after the cop cars. Because I think it's cop cars and skate. Yeah, cop cars, skate, and the hidden tape. So I'm gonna go for these. Oh, how did that happen? Also, what's that over there? Oh, that's interesting. It's like a little hidden cove over there. Corridor of some kind. Do we have a... Let's see. Oh man, I thought I could like leap over it. It said it killed me. I mean, that's okay. That's like a sentence nobody ever has said, like, oh man. Oh wait, probably. Ironically. Never mind. Anyways, I'm being dumb now. My brain's getting fried from all this gaming. Okay, so that's 4. Where's the 5th one at? Oh crap, I forgot. Okay, so actually, this is actually pretty clever. The 5th cop car is up here. So we're gonna wind up Lombard Street. And thankfully, when Tony crouches, he can just kind of like fart power his way up there. Yeah, they hit it like the last cop car tape right there, or the last cop car right there. Like, very tricky. Okay, 2 tapes left. The law's onto you and moving fast. Just 2 tapes left. Okay, now we gotta hurry. The cops are onto us. We're skating too good. Alright, skates is gonna be another little bit challenging one. Because these ones are really spread out, if I recall. And I guess while I do this, something I kind of want to mention out is there also was a Tony Hawk Pro Skater on the Game Boy that I never played, so I have no idea at all what it's like. But since I'm just kind of skating around here now, I want to throw some footage of it up. I mean, it's on the Game Boy. I mean, you can't really expect too much, but you know, I don't know, it's just something I wanted to point out since I'm playing this. I mean, the game originally did come out on PlayStation. I think I mentioned that at one time. And I think the team that ported this did a really great job. I mean, it still looks great. And the only thing not intact from the PlayStation version is just the soundtrack. You know, they kind of had to, for the cartridge size, they had to kind of cut down the soundtrack and turn the songs into MIDIs. But, I mean, that never really bothered me. You know, which is crazy for me because when I would play this game as a kid, you know, you don't really think about, you know, console war stuff. At least I never did. And so, but when you look at like the press photos for this game and stuff back then, like Tony Hawk and all these other skaters playing it, like they always had like PlayStation controllers in their hands, which makes sense. That's where it first came out on. But yeah, it's just kind of interesting how, you know, to me this was always an N64 game, and kind of really isn't. Alright, so I'm trying to remember where the one of the last skate letters is, and I think it's on the path to the hidden tape. So I'm gonna show that off. So the hidden tape was above the awning to the right of me, and to get there is actually pretty crazy. I think my brother had to look it up. So you have to jump on top of this little weird structure right here and fall off. Yeah, I really feel like my brother had to look it up because it's not obvious at all. Because you see it over there. You see it above the awning or the little cathedral. Not cathedral. Whatever the hell that little thing is. The little hut. Anyways, so use this to get some air. Fountain gap. Is that what it is? And then you jump across. And then you gotta kind of carefully, very gently, just kind of scoot your way up here, and you kind of see where this is leading. And then you ride up here. Oh crap. And you really don't want to fall off right at this point because it pretty much takes a whole run just to get up here. All right, I thought one of the skate letters was right here, but apparently not. So we're gonna go for it. Got it. Pagoda, that's what it's called. That's right. Once again, I made that tape look very easy, but oh god, that was the tape for the longest time my brother and I could never get. Doing everything that I just did, I actually kind of did it in one try, like, because, you know, I've just played this game so much at this point. But the first time we were doing this, I cannot tell you how many times we tried to do that, because it was hard enough getting up to that point without falling. But it was, you know, like, not sleuthing, but salaming your way up there, like, around corners, not going too fast. So getting up there was hard enough, and then having enough speed to make the jump to be over the pagoda and then land right on top of it. Like, I don't know, like I said, I made it look easy, but I remember that it just took us forever to do. And I think the first time we did it was my brother who pulled it off. after like probably a dozen or so tries. So I was actually gonna say that for last because to me, like, that's, you know, it just felt more, you know, it just felt appropriate. But I mean, I was up there, so might as well give it a go, right? I think the T is up here. Let's see. So if you kind of go up this little turn here. Oh, you little bastard! I have to go through the other way, don't I? Oh, exit only. Oh, fuck you. Well, anyways, there's a T right there. So following the trajectory of the level, because usually, you know, the skate letters kind of follow like a little path they set out for you. So that means S is going to be over here. So K has to be this way. Oh, it's up there. It's up there. That's where it is. How do I get up there? Oh, wait. Actually, no, it's probably easier. I should probably just get the K first and then get the S. Yeah, because you don't have to grind on these. You can kind of just bounce your way up. There we go. Man, I made that way harder for myself. Alright, so once we collect these skate letters... Alright, and then the A was back over in Chinatown. Just take one last nice little stroll through San Francisco. Yeah, this was definitely the level I spent the least amount of time on. I mean, in terms of... I mean, not counting competition levels. Like, I know I said, like, it would take us forever to beat this level, but you don't need to get all the tapes to beat the game. So, because we would never be able to get, like, the last few tapes, you know, like the high score tape or the pro score tape or the high score tape, hidden tape, geez. We would usually just skip ahead, just do the last competition. So, what the hell, that tree blocked me. That is ridiculous. So yeah, we would usually just skip ahead and do the last competition level and beat the game. So luckily for you guys, you got to see something I never did as a kid. And we'll be sure to go out the little exit here. Alright, you bastard. I need more air. So I think it's kind of appropriate because I think Skate was the last tape we collected in the first level, and it's the last tape we collected in the last level, so kind of works out like that. We'll just let it play out. Not a cell phone in sight, just people living in the moment. Had to get one last bail in there. You got a tape. You're busted. Officer Dick has arrived. So if you thought Mike Hawk was a crazy name, Officer Dick is an even crazier one. So I don't think I ever showed this off, but yeah, different skaters have different decks. I mean, kind of makes sense. Not everyone would have Tony Hawk's deck. So unfortunately, there's no way to mix and match. But yeah, get a good look at Officer Dick's decks, I guess. And so that's it for the game, actually. There's one last level to do, and we're going to be tackling that next time. Tony Hawk's Pro Skater. You're curious what that last level is, huh? We haven't been able to see the name of it. Alright, fine. I'll show you guys. Oh, wait. Let me go to my deck. Wait, where is it? There it is. Roswell, New Mexico. See you guys next time.